Moving on to our next story. So the Deira boat fire was controlled in just 48 minutes. So the boat that caught flames in Deira last night was brought under control in 48 minutes. Residents shared footage of the boat on fire at Baniyas Road on Deira, Corniche, just before 3:30 a.m. on Monday morning.
So the Dubai Civil Defense received an alert at 3:27 a.m. and reached the site within 6 minutes. They controlled the blaze in 48 minutes and cooling operations began last morning. And an investigation into the reason for the blaze is still ongoing.
Thankfully, no casualties were reported. Follow the Dubai Civil Defense for any updates. But yeah, insane. 6 minutes. It took them 6 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
Didn't happen in London.
Yeah, exactly. When you see these kind of incidents happening and seeing Dubai's fast response to such emergency situations, it really makes you feel so privileged to be living in a place where you know it's like emergency services will get to you very promptly.
And at 3:30 a.m. as well.
Yeah.
Like, that's the scary part, you know? You think that, like, there's, like, no one's reporting it, no one's hearing of it, you can't smell it because people are asleep. But the fact that people were awake, said something or like posted something, and the fact that there was a response that was immediate.
Exactly.
Crazy.
The immediate response is so commendable because in so many other countries we've heard of incidences where it's like the traffic is so much where the ambulance itself was not able to get on time. You know, it took hours and hours for the ambulance to get to the patient. So in these scenarios, it's like you honestly like the feeling of feeling so lucky to live in the city. It's just amazing.
I just wish that my deliveries took 6 minutes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of right now.
Yeah.
So if the authorities can do it in 6 minutes, why can't?
What are you even saying?
6 minutes
for deliveries?
Yes.
I guess like it takes time for them to make the food as well, no? And like
I don't think of that.
For the bikers to actually cover the distance from the restaurant to your house.
Did not.
And then there's traffic, and then there is like crazy drivers on the road, and then there is like safety issues, and then there might be like weather conditions.
I see your point.
Yeah.
I see where you're coming from. You showed me.
But I'm sure with like drones and robots coming out, delivery times may get reduced in the near future.
5 more years and we're there.
Yeah, already like your medicines in Silicon Oasis are being delivered by drones.
Right? Oh my God, what a life.
What a
life.
It's insane. Like literally like 5 to 10 more years and things are gonna look very different.
You're not gonna find it in London again. That is true. Like honestly, we have it so good. Like we don't even think about it. And this is like one of those extreme cases where like instant responses and immediate responses are needed because obviously a fire. But like just that there's two opposite sides of the spectrum where things are needed in an emergency sense, right?
Yeah.
And the fact that all of it's covered in Dubai, all in the same like span of time and necessity, commendable.
100%. But and literally speaking of drones, I feel like it can solve so many issues. Like even in other countries, right around the world, having drones dispatched to these areas like where there are emergency situations, like fires, anything, and they just have like water sprinkling out. Like it can be such a massive game changer.
Or even just the cameras on the drones to figure out if there's people inside buildings with fires and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Drones are going to change the world. We need to talk about drones more.
And honestly, fireworks shows or drone shows, which one do you more prefer watching? I would say drones.
Yeah, for sure. Like the fireworks are like a celebration thing. The drones are like a, I don't know, like special occasion thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and with drone shows, like you can obviously do 1,000 more things. And like every time you see a drone show, you're just as shocked. Like it really does feel like we're in the future.
Yeah.
Like fireworks feel so like medieval at this point.
Yeah, and plus it's like so much cleaner for the environment, and in every aspect, drone shows just like, you know, outbox fireworks at this point.
Yeah. I was gonna say, fireworks could be organic. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Okay, so our next story.